Good evening, everybody. I'm taking you guys on a ride right now. And before it gets a little bit too dark, I want to show you guys how the truck driving border is behaving and how the wall is being built. You guys are going to be surprised how now the wall is connecting amazingly from the east side of the mountain to the west side. Look at that. Look at how impressive is that. Look at that. Right there in the mountain. You guys are going to look at it right now. Look at that. Over there. It's amazing how it's being built. And I can't go to that place right now, but I will show you a little bit closer. Also, to show you guys how the truck driving border is behaving, how it is affecting now everything that is happening in the U.S. And we are driving right now on another part of our city. This is the east side of Tijuana. Look at that right there on the mountain. You see that? You see that? That's the wall on top of the mountain. You see that? My God, man. It's huge. Look at that. All the way on top of that mountain. Look at that. That one. It's great. You know, we are right now driving in traffic right here in Tijuana, but I wanted to show you a little bit of how it's getting built. And I will try to go to one place in particular to show you guys this. Man, I'm getting censored, man. Man, I'm getting censored like you don't even imagine. God bless everybody that is watching. Let me just turn the right here. Liberal Facebook, as always, doing it for us. Liberal Facebook always doing it for us. Right here, we're driving. Look at that part of the wall right there on the top of the mountain, man. Look at that. That is impressive. Look at that. And how it is going to connect to that part. It's coming about now. It was not coming together. It was not getting built. Now it is getting built on top of that mountain. And on the other side is where I want to take you guys. So we're going right now. We're driving right now to a certain particular part. Oscar, I need your video when you're singing My Way. I didn't drop it. It was Facebook. Facebook drops those videos because it's music that basically this music is it's I don't own the rights. So amazingly, Facebook immediately Facebook takes it down. So it's not on me, just for everybody to know. It's not on me. It's on Facebook. Look at that, how impressive that is, that right there on top. It's really impressive. It's amazingly impressive. So I don't want to put music on this video. So I want to show you how this other part of the wall, we're going to do a little drive right now. You guys are going to be with me right here to this, man, it was that place. It was through that avenue. But I want to show you guys amazingly how this is. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. We are driving right now to the semi-truck border. This is to the semi-truck border. We're almost there. I want to show you guys how the wall is going about. You know, I have walked through these places more than a couple of times, showing you guys how this is at. After that drive, I want to take you to another shelter to show you this shelter from the outside. This shelter that is from the United Nations. Shelter that I already been. You know, I already been there for more than a couple times. And I wanted to show you guys. This is the entrance for the semi-truck lane or semi-truck crossing. And as you see, there's a lot of semi-trucks right here trying to move forward. There's a lot of semi-trucks over here on the left. My God, man, it's gonna be nearly impossible to get in here. Right here, we're getting in. So I want to show you how close I have been here, you know, more than a couple of times to show you guys how everything is about of the wall. And you got a police officer directing traffic. The streets of, let me change the camera to say hi to everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. Coming out of work, I wanted to drive you guys around and show you how the border wall is protecting the semi-truck lane. And, you know, we are driving right here behind semi-trucks to show you guys how it is coming about and how this has changed completely the perspective of protection in terms of border security with the semi-truck. So we're going to change the view right here. It is impossible to go through this little lane. So as you see all the way to the back, there's your wall. So I will keep driving. There's a lot of companies right here, a lot of warehouses, a lot of big, gigantic, you know, warehouses and companies that they have been affected by this pandemic. And they have been affected by all of this that is happening and that is going on right now. All of this is the line to go across to the United States. This right here is all, you know, truck drivers, they're crossing. Get to remember that this was affected immediately by the essential and non-essential crossing. This was never closed, has always been open, the semi-truck lane. So just for you guys to know how the inspections of customs in the United States, how they're reinforcing this inspection and how this is causing this to go more slow. Why they're reinforcing? Because the enormous drug trafficking, the enormous child trafficking, the enormous human smuggling, and all of that has created a backlash for these people. Does this mean you're coming to the USA? No, this is not a vehicle crossing. No, this is a semi-truck crossing, and also people that they are crossing merchandise. to the United States of America. So you have like vans like this ones that they have binational plates. Large line right here. And we are going to turn right here into the look at that. That's the wall right there in the back. Last time we were here, the second layer of the wall was not yet built. Now we can see right here, two walls right here. And the second layer of the wall, it is right there. As you can see. I'm going to try to turn right here. And this is your wall right here. So I have walked through all of this, and look at all that part right there in the mountain. That was not built before. That is amazing. So we are going to try to go to that place, although it's really difficult to get to that place. You know, you have to go through a lot of walking and a lot of hiking. So this right here, it is your second layer of the wall right there. You see there's a second layer. The road is not as nice as it looks, as it should be. This part right here is gigantic. This probably is like 30 feet tall. Oh man. There you go, car. There you go. Sometimes I put my little car through harsh situations. So this is what I wanted to show you guys right here. How that other part of the mountain, when you're coming down, oh my God, man, this is horrible. Let me just you need a Jeep. I wish I had the money to buy one. So that part over there at the top, as you see it all the way to the top of the mountain, I've been through that connection, but you know, you need a B&N Jeep. Yes, I know, but I don't I don't have it. I don't have the money to buy it. So that is the other side of the wall. Let us go over here to the last part where I'm not gonna be able to use the car anymore because of this road. As you can see, it's a horrible road. Horrible. It is just horrible. Let me just move a little bit right here. So this is how, you know, you got Border Patrol over here. This was wide open back in the day, but, you know, look at this huge security door. I want to show you guys this. This is huge, man. It looks humongous. But I want to show you guys this. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Stay with me, please. So we're gonna go right now. I'm just gonna show you close to the wall how it looks. Get my press pass right here. I'm gonna walk a little bit only and show you the other side of the wall where it's getting built. That side of the wall back in the day when I was here with Political Avenger, also with Conservative Anthony. You know, I've been here. I've been in this part of the wall, over there, all the way to the top of the mountain. You know, I've been through that part, but it has been really difficult to climb that little part. You know, I have climbed through so many places, Sorry for my fingers all over the place. I'm trying to get this right here. All right. There we go. So this is a huge gap. Look at that. So all this, you know, all of this are just truck drivers. You see, you're gonna see something that I'm about to show you, some debris on top of the wall. That is clothing right there. That means that a lot of people have been crossing through this area. It's really dangerous. This area, it's really, really dangerous, people. It's not your typical average area. When I came here to climb that wall, and I'm gonna focus right now and show you a close-up right there. You see on top of the mountain how it's coming down? That part right there, it was not 5 to 6 months ago. No, more than that, like 8 months ago. It was not there. That's where I'm trying to climb next time that I shown you last time. That's where I'm trying to climb. So you guys can see how the east side of the wall is connecting to the west side of the wall. That part is where I was last time, but it was not built on the east side, on the top of the mountain. So this is what I'm saying. Like, there's clothing on top of the wall. There's clothing right there. So you guys can see. It's evidence that, you know, even though that you have a wall this tall, and even though you have a second layer of the wall, that you see a huge security door right there. Huge security door right there. You see it. See Border Patrol over there also right there. Where is it? Where are you, Border Patrol? Yeah, right there. You see the Border Patrol right there. And you see a huge security door right there. All of these neighborhoods, look how bad these neighborhoods are. These are really bad neighborhoods. And all of those houses that you see all the way to the top, I walked through those houses, I walked through those neighborhoods. Pretty dangerous, I might tell you, but you know, I would not walk through those houses in those neighborhoods around late at night. This is real dangerous right here. This is where all the child trafficking, human smuggling, and a lot of these things are happening. This is a consistency right there. It was a consistency right here back in the day, back in the 90s, in the early 2000s, when, and also in the Obama administration, it was wide open. You see, you know, people picking up the trash. But on top of the wall, you see that it's built on top of the mountain. You see that, you know, they're building the wall on top of the mountain. Look at that. On top, all the way to the top of the mountain, they're building. That part right there was not built. That part right there was empty, was wide open. And me and Anthony, we were on that particular part of the mountain, and we walked all of this. Now, these roads, thanks to the President Donald Trump, these roads that you see with cement, or what you see with grava, right here, you see a Border Patrol over there in the corner. You see it? Right there, all the way to the top. There's another Border Patrol right there. There's another Border Patrol right there. So these two roads, cement roads that you see right here, they were not existing back in the day. So it was just normal, typical road like this to get to point A to point C, to, you know, to go and follow and arrest and capture. It was, you know, really difficult. Really difficult. As I'm walking right here, these are rough neighborhoods, people. I'm gonna walk a little bit. These are really, really rough neighborhoods. These are not your typical average places that you come and you walk around late at night and you think that everything is, you know, is normal. You think that everything is going to be all right and nothing is going to happen. No, this is all trash. Look at this. And people live over here, and they burned you know, fires, and they burn fires as a signal. Like right there, they're burning tires. So that is a signal that is wide open over here. Those are signals from coyotes. If they start burning over here, that means that it's wide open and there's no Border Patrol. Like right here, you see in a unit right there on the far end. You see a unit right there on the far end. Let me see if I can, right there. You see a unit on the far end. So it smells horrible. So I'm not wearing my mask. I made a mistake. So this is like this going right here with junkies right here. These people, they know their operandi. You know, they know that you don't have to mess with their territory right here. I'm messing with their territory right here. I'm in their territory. As you see, gallons of water right here, they're prepared. These gallons of water are prepared for, you know, the illegal crossing trip. And all of this, it smells horrible. You know, it's just debris. It's just debris being burned right here. And there's 2 layers of the wall, as you guys can see it right here. You know, all the way to the top. Look at that. That's your wall right there, all the way to the top. Look at that. How impressive is that? And look, there's a border patrol right there, agent. That's the resilience and the persistence of the United States government. This is the most amazing thing about, you know, the United States government, that is not, you know, is being extremely persistent. And, you know, and this is the most amazing thing that, you know, a lot of people don't show these kind of situations. A lot of people like to be following up on what the situation is and what, you know, what is happening in terms of, you know, the wall in the truck driver area. This right here. But this is a complete mess. Look at this. So this was wide open. This was wide open. Wide open back in the day. Look at that. The wall represents ignorance. Wow. Look at this comment right here. Can I talk to you for a minute? Your name is Sanford Marsan, and as a black American, are you a black American? Can I talk to you for a minute, bro? I want to talk to you for a minute. Just respond if you let me talk for you for a minute. And if you let me talk to you for a minute, I can tell you who's the ignorant. I can tell you. Let me change the camera so you will look at me, man. So you will look at me. Be sure to remember this face. I'm brown. I'm brown. You're Filipino. I'm brown. I'm brown. I'm Mexican. Brown right here. So let me tell you about this wall. Before this, and let me get you some stats. So let me throw you back a little while ago in 2014. Don't insult him. Let me just educate this guy. In 2014, more than 90,000 children were missing under the Obama administration. The Obama administration was the administration that deported more Mexicans in history of the United States of America. As the deportations were coming in and were coming out, Obama was really close friends with the CCAs, the MCCs, and the GOs, these federal globalist elite presidents. So they can make a mockery, and also they can make a business of Mexicans being deported and coming back, A lot of children were trafficked. In the Obama administration, we were infested with Fast and the Furious with guns over here in the cartels in these really dangerous areas. Just for you to know, buddy, more than 72,000 children have been rescued in the borders in the administration of Trump. Unaccompanied children that they have been rescued. More than 72,000 unaccompanied children in these 4 years of the administration of Trump. Do you see Democrats or liberals talking about that? 27,000 children have been rescued, unaccompanied children. They have been trafficked for fake families and also fake marriages. 27,000 till now in this fiscal year. This fiscal year. You don't see leftists, Democrats, and liberals talking about it. Nobody's talking about that, huh? No. Nobody's talking about it. Why a wall is being put? You want me to tell you why a wall is being put? Do you know why? Do you know that Mexico is #1 for cartel activity in the world? #2 for killings of women. #2 for child trafficking. #4 for human smuggling. #5 for clandestine bearings. Do you know? Do you know that? that Mexico has the highest number of homicides and killings in history on the first 21 months of a president. With more, right now, it registered more than 65,000 murders in the administration of this socialist president. Do you know how the trafficking of heroin has decreased on the administration of Trump thanks to this? Do you know why it has decreased? 28% in California, 238% in Arizona and Texas, Bronzeville, 34% in trafficking of heroin. You hate it. I know you hate it. I know you hate it. Fake lawyers and fake, and you know, in fake organizations, non-profit organizations coming over here to Tijuana when the caravans were coming. Do you remember that? Because you are for migrants, right? I'm a migrant also. And you are, if you are under the justification that the United States was land stolen because it was natives, let me start crying to the Spaniards also that they stole our land as Mexicans. You don't see me crying about that. You don't see me crying about that. What is your argument now? What is your other argument? What other argument do you got? What other justification do you got? Other than that? Other than that? What, you're gonna cry? The natives, they stole their land. Spaniards, it stole our land. Stole everything from Mexicans. You don't see us blaming every day Spaniards. We got conquered. That was back in the day. We're not crying about Texas. We're not crying about Utah. If Mexicans are going to cry, cry to Spain. They stole everything from us. They stole our gold. They stole our women. They stole everything. Land, our treasure, our knowledge. You don't see me crying about that, do you? You don't see me crying about that, do you? What? This offends you? This? More than 34,000 children that they have been trafficked in the caravans that they started? The caravans are suffering. You're going to tell me that, right? You're going to tell me that the caravans are suffering? Mexico, my country, guy, you from the Philippines, Mexico has 4 cities on the top 5 for violence and delinquents, 5 in the top 10, and 15 on the top 50 of the world, guy. Of the world. We got 60 million in poverty, 28 million in critical condition, 68 million without medical care, 1.9 million minors abandoned, children abandoned, and 9.8 million minors without resources for education. Do you know where Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras are in terms of violence and delinquents? Do you know where? Guatemala is on number 26. Honduras is on number 24. El Salvador is number 17. The hell you're talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Where's my protection? I live in Tijuana. You're not gonna tell me, buddy, about violence and delinquents. You're not gonna tell me about cartel activity and smuggling. You're not gonna tell me about killings and assassinations of people. A week ago, there were 8 beheadings in one day, and 1 child in a cooler, 12 years old in a cooler. You're not gonna tell me about anything. What the hell are you gonna tell me about? You don't know about borders. You don't live at a border. You don't know absolutely nothing about how the situation is handled in a border. You don't know the enormous child trafficking and human smuggling. You don't know the enormous drug trafficking that is occurring every day in the borders. You don't know about these cartel organizations that are right here. You don't know nothing about it. But then you come on and you say F Trump, F the wall, when you don't live over here. You don't live over here. Right? This guy isn't worth it interrupting you. No, I like when they interrupt me. I like it. Because it's not to preach to the choir, people. I'm not preaching to the choir. I like when these liberals and these leftist Democrats come into my life here. I like it. That's what it is about. If I'm preaching to all Republicans and to all Trump supporters, what is that going to, where am I going to go with that? Remember, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I have to tell you guys that. I support the President of the United States of America, and I support the wall. Yes, it is for the protection of cities. Yes, it is. You gotta watch my back over here. What the hell? You're gonna tell me the opposite? You're gonna tell me the opposite? You're gonna tell me that this right here, look where I'm standing, buddy. Look right here. This house, does it look secure to you? Look where the wall is at, crossing the street. So leave alone the wall, no wall, no wall. All these ACLUs, all these leftist organizations, nonprofits, that they're making fake marriages and fake families. And nobody's saying anything about it, but this is okay right here. You know, open up, open sesame for everybody. Everybody can cross. Everybody, right? So everybody else is right. My body, my right. No borders, no wall, no USA at all, right? That's what is you about? Why don't you talk about facts and numbers, buddy? Why don't you talk about that? Why don't you talk about how the BOPs and the federal prisons, 30.6% in the federal prisons are full with Mexicans and Hispanics. Imagine that. It's almost a half of all the population of prisons. And California is packed with that. And the majority of them are irregular and illegal entry. Number one thing. Buenas tardes. ¿Qué rollo, viejón?
¿Qué canal es?
America's Voice News y Border Network News.
¿Cable, ah?
Ándale. No, Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Saludos, ándale. You know, this is the situation with people. When they come and ask, is they want you to go. When they come and ask, it's because they want you to go. This is the situation, people. This right here. People don't know really what is happening. People don't know really what is happening, how it is to live over here. All these communists and all these socialist activist punks from Antifa. All these socialist and activist punks from Antifa. That they don't know how to live. They want socialism. They want communism. They don't even know what socialism and communism is about. More than 150,000 people are protesting on a daily basis in Belarus against the dictator Alexander Lukashenko because they don't want communism. Venezuela, people are dying and they're being executed because they are against the dictatorship of Nicolás Maduro. Nobody's talking about it. In Nicaragua, protests are being done every day. Nobody's talking about it. 1.5 million people in Berlin protesting against the enforcement of the mask and the vaccine. Nobody was talking about it. The enormous child trafficking that is occurring right now in the United States of America. Nobody is talking about it. The killings in the borders regarding cartel activity. Nobody's talking about it, Democrats. The building of the wall for the security of both countries. Nobody's talking about it, Democrats. Right? Let me get this straight. Nobody's talking about it. Everybody's for Black Lives Matter, right? That's what it is. Everything for Black Lives Matter. Let's concentrate on Black Lives Matter. Look at this beautiful scene. 2 choppers right there from the United States Army or Marines. This is the situation, people. I've been here more than a couple of times. I can't be here late at night because it's really dangerous. This area right here, it's really dangerous right here. This is why when I came over here, I came around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning and I climbed that wall and I was coming down at 12 o'clock at night. This right here is dangerous. and you're telling me that there's border security. We don't want it, right? We don't want it. When the caravans were coming in Tapachula, in the city that connects to Guatemala, out of 10 crimes, 7 of them were from Central America. It was a reality and it's registered. What are you gonna lie about it? What are you gonna lie about it? This is getting built for a purpose. That right there is getting built for a purpose. It is getting built because of this, the enormous coyote activity in these neighborhoods. The enormous coyote activity in these neighborhoods. A lot of illegal activity in these neighborhoods. A lot of it. Nobody's talking about it. Fake marriages. Nobody wants to talk about it. 150,000 Mexicans were protesting on this Sunday. Nobody was talking about it, not the Democrats. Look at that piece of clothing right there. Isn't that an evidence? Where's the door? The door's all the way over there. Why we got a piece of clothing right here? Why? That's a shirt right there. That's a shirt. Right there. Border Patrol on the other side. This is what I'm talking about. Let's drive a little bit, people. Let's go and show you more. Let's go and show you more. Before it gets dark, go and show you a little bit more. As you know, let's go and show you more. This truck driver saying hi. These are the neighborhoods. Looks really nice on the other side, huh? For all these communists and socialist punks. Looks really nice over here, huh? Have you ever been into a communist country? Have you ever been into a socialist country? Have you ever been into a third world class country, the way that you want to turn it into? This is how it looks. Let's go to another part. I want to show you guys more today. Let's go to another part. Let's get in our car and let's drive to another part. Right here. Good evening to everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. It was a gift for people that are asking about this. It was a gift. So, you know, so we're about to drive. It's getting a little bit dark. When I was young, I used to come to these kind of neighborhoods, but it's not as safe as it used to be. And we're gonna drive a little bit to the port of entry of Otay to show you how Mexican flag right here. Dios bendiga nuestro país de México. Qué hermosa bandera. Our beautiful flag right here. Oh yes. And this is we're moving right now forward. It's beautiful. You know, it's a horrible road, this one. Horrible. I might say it's horrible road right here. And the majority of these places right here, and you know, halfway before the mountain goes to a decline, the majority of these places are yards for semi-trucks. The majority of them. And you know, and a lot of them are where they were building tunnels. You know, so it was really easy That's why there's a lot of warehouses on the other side of the border. So the tunnel was connected from this side, and a lot of them, they have found a lot of tunnels right here. A lot of tunnels they have found right here that connect these yards through to the United States of America. And they started building, when they started building the first wall, everybody was like, you know what, when they started building the first wall, everybody was like, hey, that's not enough. So they built the second layer of the wall. Look at that. That's 30 feet tall. That's much higher than this one. And oh my God, the road is horrible. Sorry, my little car. Sorry, I'm not mistreating you today. I don't want to mistreat you today. Sorry. And this is the line to cross to the United States in a semi-truck. Wow, this is horrible right here. Hold on, people. Hold on to your horses. This is horrible. Ay. Ay. This is only semi-trucks come through these areas. There's a particular reason why. There's a reason why. This and this is the line, how it is right now to cross. It's not that long, really. It has been worse, but it's slow. It's slow for the reason that there's a lot of inspections going on, and we're going to drive to the port of entry right now so I can show you guys the port of entry. This is the exit. Yes. So we're driving back right now. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. How's everybody doing? Hey guy, you're in the wrong side of the road. What's going on with you? Trying to cut the road. And it's amazing how people, these leftist liberals, come in here, and a lot of people are saying, don't put attention to the trolls, Oscar. No, those are the ones that we need to educate. That's the change, people. That is the change. That is where we need to go. That is where we need to follow up. Change the young generation. That's what we need to change. Their mentality, to understand what the reality that is happening in your country. That's what we need to change. Let me pass this semi-truck right here. Boy, these roads are horrible, man. Oh, come on, guy. And that is where we need to create the change. That is where we need to create the change. So, my purpose today is to give you guys a follow-up on where the wall was getting built. We're going to go up the hill probably this weekend, but by a particular part, really difficult. That is going to be probably more difficult than the last time. The last time was really difficult. It's a long way to go, long way up. And I will tell you guys, there was a moment that I was a little bit preoccupied. I was a little bit preoccupied because I was walking too much. And I'm like, man, there's a never ending to this, or what the hell's going on? The wall, the mountain was really far away. So this, what you're about to see right here on my left side, is all the semi-trucks that they are practically awaiting to turn to where the place that we were at. The reinforcement of the wall, and also the inspections of the United States Customs, is taking a little time because of the enormous child trafficking and the enormous human smuggling. This is why the line of the semi-trucks is this long. Look how long it is. Look how long it is. And the last time that I was here, I was walking around with the semi trucks and I was asking them, hey, do you know why the line is so long? And they were telling me, yes, like, we know it's because of the illegal crossings of the people from Central America. So and even I asked, is it affecting your economy? And they were like, hell yeah, it is affecting us completely. It is affecting us completely. And Oscar, this looks like Iraq. Flashback to you. Flashback to you. You know, we are going to go to another place right now. And then after that, I'm planning to, before I head home, I'm planning to go to take you guys to another place. But, you know, it's really important for us to, whenever a guy comes in here, whenever, you know, a Democrat or a leftist liberal, they come in here, you sit down with them and you start talking to them. And, you know, it's really difficult to talk to them. You know, I surrounded myself all my life with liberals, so it's really difficult to talk to them. But, you know, when you start to put in some sense into them, that is really difficult to put some sense into them. But the ones that they listen, they start to understand that they are misinterpreting everything. Everything they're misinterpreting. And I will take you how close these houses are from the wall. I will take you right now to show you the back of this neighborhood and how close it is from the wall. I will make a right here. And all these companies that I'm about to show you are next to the wall. All these houses, we are like 100 meters away from the wall. No, more than that. More than that. I'm lying right now. But I'm going to go behind the principal road, the main road. I'm going to go behind the main road. And for me to go behind the main road is for me to show you all the companies that they are now protected because of the wall. There was a little wall before. Yes, there was. I'm not going to lie. But it was not as it was before. And all these big companies, look at this. Look at this. All of these big companies, they are now protected because of the wall. All of this. So, do walls work? They have brought to these particular warehouses and gigantic companies, they have brought an air of security to them. And also, you know, investors and international businessmen, they have felt secure in a way also about investing in Tijuana. Now with this socialist president, a lot of them are, you know, leaving, not because of the security factor, it's because of the economical factor. But all of this, look at this. Even this company has a wall. So if you look on the left side, what do you see? All these houses. And all of these houses are where they were really vulnerable back in the day when there was no wall. Extremely wide open. This is the customs from Mexico right here on the right. There's a huge wall for the customs of Mexico. Ironical, huh? Huge wall in the customs of Mexico. And the houses are right here. Look at this. The houses are right here. All of these houses. And right here to the front is the port of entry of Otay, which I have shown you before. It's another port of entry of Otay. Right here. Now I'm going to show you guys the wall and the airport. This is the line to cross to the United States of America. This is the Sentry line. The Sentry line is the ones that they have a little bit of preference to cross more quicker. This is not preference. This is a lot. But all of these businesses right here, all of these businesses have been completely affected by the pandemic, by, you know, the essential and non-essential. They have been affected by the caravans. They were greatly affected by the caravans when the caravans came. Nobody wanted to cross. It was really difficult to cross. Nobody wanted to come. Tourists were scared. Now with the level of violence and delinquents right now is, you know, it's completely changing. Also the perspective of coming every day at a particular time, 6, 7 o'clock at night. So it's really difficult. And we're gonna go to the main road. This main road is called Bellas Artes, Boulevard Bellas Artes. This is the main road that we are going next. We're going to show you the wall from the airport. How this wall right here from Otay. Remember where I was, right? Do you remember where I was? Do you guys remember where I was? It's going to be amazing how from the mountains that I have broadcast from the mountains, it is connecting to the city. And you are going to see it right now connecting to the port of entry and passing through the city and going to the west side of the city of Tijuana. It's a lot of traffic right here, but I know where I need to go and where I need to make a shortcut right here, so we can show you guys perfectly how it connects. So this is the exit from the United States. This is the exit from the United States to Mexico, the customs of exit from the United States of Mexico in terms of semi-trucks. This is the importation exit right here. As you see a semi-truck right here. This right here, look how big is it? It's huge. And we are going to go right now to show you the part on the back of the wall where it connects. Gonna go all the way straight to the back. You're doing a good job, little car. You never let me down. You're doing a great job. Let's get a hand clap for my car, man. Let's give it a hand clap. He has been through thick and thin for 2 years, man. We have been up in the wall, going up in the mountains, all places, man. A hand clap to my little car, man. Hand clap to my little car. And this is another exit from the United States right here on the right. This is another exit right here from the United States of America. Now we're going to go how it connects right here. This is how it connects. So I will show you how tunnels were built in the era of El Chapo Guzman. Chapo Guzman was the king of making tunnels, the greatest kingpin drug dealer that in the existence of Mexico, supposedly. This is the other side of the wall. This was not built in the Obama administration. And tunnels were being made as I am going to get a little bit close right here. And I will stop right here so I can show you guys real quick how the line is crossing from the United States of America to Mexico right here. Let me just get my selfie stick and right here. Okay, real quick. I'm gonna do it real quick. So these companies right here, as you see right here, these companies, a lot of the companies right here, and a lot of the cartels, I don't know if this is a 5G antenna, all of these companies, they used to be cartel owned. All of these warehouses used to be cartel owned. So look what you got on the other side. On the other side, you got huge warehouses. So what they used to do before the wall, before the heat sensor wall, before Donald Trump and the administration of Obama, they didn't have this. What they used to do, they used to make tunnels. From example, this is not a place, but I'm just making a hypothetical scenario. They used to make a tunnel from this side and connect it underneath, and bingo, on the other side, there it was. So this is, you guys are seeing the exits of semi trucks. This is the line of exits of semi trucks. So practically I wanted to step down right here and look how it is. You know, it's dirty right here, but remember what I told you, 6.57 foot, 6.57 foot underneath that blows out of cement. Oscar, is that your PayPal? If it's Rain that is posting it, yes. If people want to contribute and donate to my work, Rain right there is going to post my PayPal if people want to contribute and donate to my work. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Rain, I think that is Rain, I think that is posting it, or if it's not posting, Rain is not posting my PayPal, probably is my manager that is posting it. So if people want to contribute, thank you so much. So this is the back of the side of the wall. This is how semi trucks are coming from the back side of the wall. And this is how it is built on this side. So they adjusted it to the sidewalk. So this is, you know, this is all the warehouses, and you know, a lot of the federal government in Mexico have been doing a lot of investigations on these kind of warehouses over here. So let us go to the other side that I want to show you. Let's take you on this trip. Taking you guys on a road trip. Taking you guys on a road trip, man, on a road trip. Look, this is really important for you guys to see, and I will show you how the United States of America is always prepared for security. Look at this. This right here on the top, as you see it right here, this semi truck is coming too fast. Right there on the top, you got cameras right there. You guys see it? That is in the United States property, those cameras. So all those cameras are also x-rayed for night vision, so they can detect who's around, and they have a long distance for detection. Those cameras. So let us go again to show you the other side of the wall that is in the airport. Now you guys have seen where the next time I'm going to climb the wall at a particular area, at a mountain. Now we are going to go to another place. Hold on, I think my battery is running low. So, oops, you don't want that. So let me get my battery right here. Hold on. Right here. So let us drive now to show you there you go. Oscar, you like danger today. Oh no, this is nothing. This is nothing in comparison to going up in the mountain and seeing all these coyotes, or crossing from Guatemala, from Tapachula to Guatemala on a water raft. This is nothing compared to that. I would tell you that. Walking around in Guatemala at a particular time and hour, it doesn't even compare to this. But there's certain parts in Tijuana that are really bad. So I wanted to keep showing you guys how all these warehouses, they're really close. So imagine this before the wall. Imagine these companies, man. These companies before the wall. What was their level of security and expectancy? And, in these other warehouses that they are also inspection. I wanted to show you this. I'm going to have to stop, people. I'm going to have to stop right here because this is a clear view of the Obama wall with... I'm going to have to disconnect and just keep it on the hand. The Obama wall with the Trump wall. Come on. Right there. I'm sorry. I'm going. Here we go. real quick. This is a real old company, a real well-known company that really well-known company that is called Mexico Express Ensenada. Buenas tardes. Look at this, people. Look at this. There's a border patrol right here. There's a border patrol right there. Look at that. A border patrol right there. That is the Obama wall right here. That right here is the Obama wall. Look at that. This is ridiculous. And these are pieces that they're going to put together. That's the Obama wall next to the United States Trump wall. That's the Obama wall next to the Trump wall. Look at that. This is a joke. This is a pure joke right here. Look at the difference, man. This is a difference. This is a joke wall next to the Trump wall right there. That used to be the Obama wall. Let me see if I can. There you go. Right there. Obama wall, Trump wall. There you go. One picture right there. Look at that, man. Look at that. I see a border patrol right here. Border patrol agent right there. This is the difference. And they have all the equipment right here. All of the equipment right here. That's the other side. So let us go now. Let us go to the other part that I want to show you. Keep showing you. Keep walking. Keep showing you. Even the border patrol is like, this is a joke. That used to be your wall. That used to be your wall. I don't know if that is a joke or not, but that used to be your wall. And I don't know where the money went. I can't say, you know, if the money went somewhere or who stole the money or, you know, where did the money went through or I don't know. But let us drive a little bit more so we can show you guys the airport, how the wall is right now at the airport. Let's drive. You know, in the meantime, let us enjoy right here. How you doing, Ricky Lopez? Te mando un abrazo y sí, como tú digas, hombre, sí, ignorante. If you don't like it, get the hell out. I don't know what you're doing over here, bro. So, let's go and show you guys the wall right here as we're going. We are about to see the airport right here. Again, we have been through this area a bunch of times. I have drove to this area, you know, a bunch of times, and I have been live on top of that airport. On top of that, top of that with Anthony and also with Ben Berquam, we have been broadcasting from the last floor, the top floor right there, top parking spot, showing you guys this side right here. That is extremely impressive how when you are standing on the, you know, on the top floor over there. And this is the airport, and this is how the wall is going. Now, I haven't been showing you guys how the wall has been connecting. Now, this is the most amazing thing. Most amazing thing is that, I don't know if you guys remember, but I was at a mountain. From the mountains, it connects to this right here. And from this, it goes all the way to the ocean. It's amazing. It's amazing the persistence of, if you see the other perspective of the wall, it is amazing the persistence and the perseverance to protect a country. It is just amazing. There we go. So we're going to continue right here. My God, there's some questions in the live feed. that I'm like, it's none of your business. What does that have to do? This is the airport right here. And we're driving right here. We see some graffiti at the wall. Pobrecito Ricky, se lo están comiendo, hijo. No voy a perder el tiempo en porquerías y cochinadas, mi amigo. So we are right here driving, and this is just the wall right here on the side of the airport road. This is on the side of the airport road. It's amazing. Connects to this private, this private property at the airport. And it's more interesting how you walk through all these places, and you walk through all these roads, and you drive through all these roads, and your main purpose is to show the reality and the truth to people that is getting built, that is a fact that is getting built, that is no lie, that the Democrats are lying about is not getting built. That is a reality that is getting built. And and I wanted to show you another neighborhood, what is a really rough neighborhood. And I've been through that neighborhood. It's really rough neighborhood right here. This is how it connects to the west side, where I have been climbing. It's just the geographics, how they made the geographics of this wall. It was just amazing. The geographics, how they made this wall was just unbelievably amazing. You see those lights over there? You see those lights on the right side? Those lights right there on the right side, all the way to the end. Those lights all the way to the top. That's the mountain that I was at, and I've been running on top every Sunday. How amazing is that? That I have shown you guys right now a little part and a little piece on how everything connects. Everything. I'm getting a little bit closer just for you guys to see, because we're going down there before it gets dark. So let me just park right here and do it real quick. Right here. That right there, people. That all the way right there. All those lights that you see all the way to the top of the mountain. Those lights right there is where I climb every Sunday. Those lights right there is where I climb every Sunday to show you guys. This right here is where the wall goes down and it connects. And the most amazing thing about it is that I climb that wall every Sunday, and I tell you guys, oh, you know what? Look at this view of the ocean. So it connects from the mountains to the oceans. And all these houses, look at all these houses. Look at all these houses, how they were insecure before the wall. Look, the wall and the houses. Imagine the enormous coyote activity back in the day, man. Woo! Holy smokes, man. Look at this. Look at this. How close are these houses from the wall? How close are they? Extremely close. Ultimately, the main purpose of the wall was not only to protect the United States of America, but also, in a way, for the people that they agree with the wall, help them, like these business right here. Imagine this business right here, how it was before. My good God. Don't even want to talk about it. Stop. Really stop. So let us go through this neighborhood right here that is going to connect to the other side of the wall. I'm going to go through a really rough neighborhood. These are rough neighborhoods. Colonia Libertad. Man, I know this neighborhood like the palm of my hand. I know this neighborhood like the palm of my hand. And, you know, these are the roughest neighborhoods in Tijuana back in the day, back in the early, in the 70s, in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s, and in the early 90s. 2000s, Tijuana started growing, and, you know, difficulty of these neighborhoods started expanding to another parts of the region. Now it's really popular. In every part of the city, there's violence and there's delinquents. But before, it was on regions, you know. Don't go to this part, it's really dangerous. Don't go to this part, it's really dangerous. So it's really amazing how the geographics, whoever was the architect or engineer or whoever was in charge of this manufactured wall, it was extremely impressive how he made the planifications to connect from point Z to point A. I could go down there, but I don't want to. It's going to take a lot of time. That's another point right there. So, how's everybody doing? Let me flip the camera before I flip it back again. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. How's everybody doing? Good evening to everybody. Good evening to everybody. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless every single one of you. We are giving a little tour of for you guys of the wall, and it's a little tour for you guys of the wall where, you know, we are trying to basically show you guys that it's first I wanted to show you the truck driver wall, then we, you know, it escalated to now showing you some parts of the city. So let me change the camera right here so we can continue. I want to show you a beautiful, beautiful view, man. This is how we do over here. So we're gonna go now to a place that I have taken you before, taken you guys before to this place, and how remember that we were in the port of entry of Otay. That is the name of the port of entry, Otay. That is on the east side of our, oh, they have the street closed right here. They're making construction right here. Wow. Remember that it was connecting from the east side of the city of Tijuana. Now we are going to go to the other port of entry that is called the port of entry of San Isidro. And this port of entry of San Isidro basically is the one that is on the west side of our city. Hold on, guy. And you're gonna see right here, wow, this is a great view of the wall. Right there, all the way to the back, when those big lights, that is your wall connecting. That is your wall. It's kind of dark, so that's the problem, that it's late at night. So it's a lot of territory. It's a lot of territory. This is why Tijuana, Baja California is the most violent city of the world. There's a lot of trafficking. It's, you know, it incites and it inspires, you know, traffickers to make it think that it's easy. And this city, you know, it's really dangerous because of the ambition of making this, you know, huge amounts of quantities of money with trafficking of children, trafficking of drugs, trafficking of organs and guns and all this stuff. And we're getting closer right now to the part where it is the wall. These are the rough neighborhoods, you know, this is okay. This is a part of the city that is okay. You know, you can say that it's okay. You properties over here is really expensive now, because Corona Libertad has become the second most oldest colonia or neighborhood in the whole Tijuana. So it is really expensive. So right there you have your wall that is extremely impressive. We're gonna get closer and closer and closer to it. Now remember crossing through these neighborhoods and touching your ground. Man, I remember that day that I was touching the ground of the land of the United States and saying, one day I will get there. And we already there. Look at that. Look at that. That's your wall that connects on this side. It's amazing. Look at that. From the east side to this side. Look at that. That is how a wall is built. It's amazing. And now this, let's go around it. Let's go around it. And I have been through that neighborhood. I have broadcast through that neighborhood. I broadcast through America's Voice News, and I shown how neighborhoods were being, helped by the wall. Look at that on top. Right there, you're gonna see it. Right there. Hold on. Let me just take you out of that. Right there on top. You'll see it. Right there. Look at that. This is all the neighborhoods right here. All of them. That they were close to the wall. So look at all these houses. How easy it was for people, back in the day to cross back and forth. Look at that. Right there, you're gonna see it. All these houses, all of these houses right here. They were back in the day real easy to cross. All of these houses. Let me see how I can get the hell out of here. Oh, I need to go around. I forgot. Oh no, I can go straight. I remember. I can go straight. So, this is neighborhoods of Tijuana, close to the wall. Close the windows because the assaults right here are in a daily basis. Right there. Let me put you back right here. So it is you admire when you see construction being done to perfection, and the wall is one of those constructions that you can say that is greatly perfected the strategy to protect a country. And this is the end right here, as we are going to get close to where I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. This is the exit from the United States to Mexico. Those big lights that you see right there, that's the port of entry. So we have been let me turn on the light. People are gonna start making jokes. You're too dark, I can't see you. I don't mind racial jokes, man. I don't really do. When they're really insulting, I just I cannot defend myself that much with you guys, but I don't mind it. God bless everybody that is watching. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. Thank you so much for watching. This was a road trip for you guys, absolutely. It was a road trip exclusively for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And later on this week, we will be broadcasting from a shelter, and particularly giving you guys great interviews about migrants that they're coming and they're migrating from all types of countries of the world. God bless you guys. Follow my partner Conservative Anthony at YouTube, and also you can follow him at Facebook. Follow me at YouTube also every day. I'm giving the news at YouTube in the morning. So don't forget to follow me at YouTube in the morning. God bless you guys. Stay safe. And like we always say, peace and love, everybody, because always your country's first. God bless you.